A good Friday to you. Dylan Moore spotted Seattle an early lead, but Luis Castillo couldn't hold up his end as the Mariners fell to Cleveland 6-3 yesterday. Moore jumped on a fastball at the top of the first inning for a 2-run home run, but the Guardians countered with 2 round trippers off Castillo as he gave up 5 runs in 5 innings to fall to 6-8 on the season.
Oh, this is absolutely tagged by the foul pole and a fair ball. You cannot get any more on one swing than that from Dylan Moore. Obliterated to left field. An early 2-0 lead. And Dylan Moore an early trip with the try-it-in.
Hits it hard to first. Fair ball. Step on the bag, throw to second.
Get in. There it is. The run scores. Right.
And Jimenez tagged out to end the inning. Guardians get one back. It's 2-1 after 1 in Cleveland.
There you
Brennan
go.
With a drive to deep right field. Wave goodbye. Will Brennan, home run number 7 on the year. And we are tied at 2 in inning number 2.
Yeah, Will Brennan's been swinging it very well. Gets home run number 7 and ties the ball game up. You love that.
Bliss down the line. And it's a fair ball off the wall. France is around to score. Robles into third. Ryan Bliss, a wall ball double, stands up at second base and has given the Mariners a 3-2 lead in the 4th inning. That was a frozen rope.
Yeah, it was.
Jimenez gets into one, deep center field. Rodriguez back. He's out of room. It's out of here. Andres Jimenez delivers with a go-ahead 2-out, 2-run homer, and it's 4-3 Guardians.
Into right field, Haniger charges it, slides, and is he able to hold on? Yes, he does. Mitch Haniger makes the catch.
Pretty good sliding catch. Pretty good break on this. I've seen him make a number of catches sliding like that.
Slow roller to short. Rocchio to Jimenez for 1 on to first. It's a double play to end the inning.
That was beautiful.
The old twofer gets him out of trouble in the 7th. 2-2 hit in the right field. Back is Haniger. Still going back. He's out of room. It's out of here. It's a 2-homer day for Chill Will.
Boy, he hit that one beautifully as well. There's a nice little insurance run right there. He tried to come inside on him again, and he was quick on the inside part of the plate, and he drilled it.
Swing and a miss. Book it. The Guardians take 2 out of 3 from the Western Division leading Seattle Mariners as they get their 46th win of the year, and Clase nails down his 22nd save of the season, the leader in the American League.
Manager Scott Service says they really wanted to win this one and take yet another series, but it wasn't to be.
The lefties were on him tonight. You know, that Jimenez had good at bats. Brennan was on him. The changeup left a few of them up today. But again, we've often seen Luis get off to a little bit of shaky start for a second and then settle in and cruise. And I thought we were watching that today, but you know, they were able to put some big 2-out runs together on the board. I mean, Allen, I thought we did a good job getting on him early. Demo was on it early. Made him throw some pitches, and he did get through the middle innings. He cruised and he got deep in the game, and their bullpen it's really good. It's one of the best bullpens in the league for a reason. They got velocity, they have good breaking balls, they command it pretty well. So big game today. I was hoping to get this one today. I think we're used to winning series. We've been winning a lot of series. They got a good club in their ballpark, and when their left-handed hitters are hitting like that, it's tough to get them.
Seattle is in Miami beginning a weekend series with the Marlins. That's on Root Sports Northwest. Houston jumped into second place in the American League West with a 5-3 win over the White Sox. The Astros trail the Mariners by 8 games, while idle Texas remains 8.5 games back. Kansas City claimed the final game of its series with Oakland, winning it 3-2. For the first time this season, the Wenatchee AppleSox have lost a series. Wenatchee couldn't quite dig itself out of an early hole, falling to Yakima Valley 7-6. Voice of the AppleSox, Joel Norman, has more on last night's defeat.
The Wenatchee AppleSox comeback bid against the Yakima Valley Pippins fell just short as they fell by a 7-6 score on Thursday night at Yakima County Stadium. Wenatchee gave up 6 runs in the bottom of the first inning, but inched back to make it a 1-run ball game, thanks to scoring 2 runs in the bottom of the 8th inning on a 2-run infield single by Hunter Freeberg, but Wenatchee could not fully complete the comeback. Aiden Doherty reached with 1 out in the 9th inning, but was caught stealing while trying to move into scoring position, and Wenatchee dropped its first series of the season. The Sox have won 5 of their first 6 series and remain a game ahead of the Bellingham Bells for first place in the North Division as they return home on Friday night to face the Walla Walla Sweets at 6:35 p.m. With your AppleSox update, I'm Joe Norman.
Elijah Pelayo and Cannon Peary picked up a couple of hits apiece in last night's game. The Sweets are in town. We get a little preview. Speaking of which, Joel Norman back once again.
This is a great opportunity for the AppleSox to bounce back, taking on the Walla Walla Sweets. This is a team they've gotten out to a tough start to the 2024 season, and the AppleSox are looking to bounce back. You dropped 2 of 3 games to Yakima, and it's the first time we're saying that they've lost a series this season. So it says a lot about how well they've been playing, but at the same time, Edmonton and Bellingham are hot on their heels in the North Division standings. So hopefully being back home for 6 straight games starting tonight can be really the big boost that the AppleSox need.
After the Sweets leave town, Kelowna makes a trip to the Apple Capital for a 3-game series starting Monday. NCWLIFE will have the broadcast live, pregame beginning at 6:30. Bellingham is nipping at Wenatchee's heels in the West Coast League's North Division standings. The Bells won for a 6th straight time last night, down in Kamloops 5-1. Edmonton beat Kelowna 7-6 in 10 innings, and Nanaimo took down Victoria 11-7. In the WCL South, Corvallis salvaged the final game of its series with Springfield, winning 5-1. Walla Walla comes to town after a marathon loss last night, falling in 11 innings to Ben 8-7. Portland clobbered Cowlitz 8-1. Here's the latest standings in the WCL North, with Wenatchee on top at 13-5 and Bellingham right behind at 12-6. Edmonton is lurking in the shadows at 11-7, 2 games back. Walla Walla comes to town, holding down the basement in the WCL South Division at 5-12. Corvallis remains the team to beat with a 14-3 record, 3.5 games in front of Portland and Yakima Valley. Well, the Big Rigs are back at Wenatchee Valley Super Oval this weekend. They're not quite like the semi-trucks you see towing cargo trailers, delivering groceries and supplies to area stores. You might recognize this guy with a little preview. All week long at Les Schwab, you've seen the Big Rigs in town. That's part of the weekend at WVSO on Saturday nights. Yes, the North American Big Rigs are back. This is one of only 3 stops they're going to make in the United States, by the way, because most of these trucks are from Canada. Remember, back in COVID years, they couldn't cross the border, so they couldn't get here. So they're back this weekend. Going to be a lot of black smoke, and I think he said 8 rigs are going to be out there on the race course on Saturday. A lot of interest in what's being called the Porta Potty 100. What is that? Jeremy says he's gotten a lot of phone calls of people saying, hey, are you going to race porta potties? No. It's just sponsored by Apple Valley Pumping, and that is sponsoring the big Pro Late Model race that's happening this Saturday at Wenatchee Valley Super Oval. And in fact, there is a porta potty on the top of the trophy. They've got other racing happening. The Thunder Cars are back, sponsored by Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Plum Perfect Roadrunners, and of course, Jerry's Auto Supply Pro Late Models joining the Big Rigs. WVSO, the gates open at 4:30. The racing starts at 6 o'clock, and man, I'm telling you what, going to be a lot of fun seeing these big rigs go around the quarter-mile asphalt at Wenatchee Valley Super Oval. Here in East Wenatchee at Les Schwab, Eric Granstrom on the NCWLIFE channel. Weather's supposed to be fantastic for a race this weekend. Get your tickets and more at WVSO.com. That's sports news. Have a great weekend. See you on Monday.